Good morning, Mr. Pussycat. Now my secret weapon. I've been doing this for about a week and I absolutely love it. Cold showers. It's like 4 espressos. So invigorating and just gets you rearing to go for the day. Helps to psych yourself up a little bit first. Refreshing. Like most people, I used to start my day by looking at my phone or logging onto the computer, looking at emails, looking at messages, SMS, looking at comments on YouTube videos potentially from trolls. And in that way, you're starting your day in quite a negative space. If it's crappy troll comments, like you're tempted to sort of nip back and, your first interaction with someone has been negative. Or, you just got a list of emails and DMs and messages, people wanting you to do something for them. You're then starting your day to other people's agenda and you've got these things hanging over your head, like in your mind, they're in the back there, and it's hard to relax and be calm and be so productive. But just 20 minutes meditation, doing that first, just gets me calm, relaxed and in control, and I carry that through to my day. I highly, highly recommend it. It's breakfast time, it's winter, you want something warm and soothing and comforting, but you don't want bloody porridge yet again. But how can you get all those great ingredients in and still have a fantastic time? Let me introduce you to Blueberry and Walnut Baked Oat Bake. Oh, it was going so well too. Let me introduce you to the fellas. You can omit this if you're not a bodybuilder. I'm using 2 scoops of the strawberry and vanilla Vivo Life Performer protein. You want 250 mils of plant milk. I'm using almond, 110 grams of oats, 130 grams of oat flour, 40 grams of walnuts. Here I've got 3 tablespoons of ground chia seeds and 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds. We've got 160 grams of chopped dates, 150 grams of blueberries, 2 bananas, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Yeah, you got it.
I nearly said baking soda, and a pinch of salt. Preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Okay, so to a bowl we're going to add the oats and the oat flour. 2 scoops of this one. This is going to be 2 servings, by the way, 2 servings.
2 very large servings, we might say.
Oh.
So probably 4 servings for most.
Shut up! Then these go in. What, and just mix them up, mate?
Yeah.
Mix them up. Now what's happening?
Put these in.
Put these in. What, mix them up?
Yeah.
Mix them up. Now what's happening?
Now, mash the bananas.
Mash the bananas.
In
there?
Yeah, in another bowl. Get a fork.
Oh, they smell lovely and ripe. A lot of people don't like when you've got the brown age spots, but that's actually the third day that the spots have appeared and they're slightly dimpled. You've got 8 times the tumor necrosis factor, real anti-cancer compound, and they taste delicious. If they're black and bruised, yeah, they're not so great, but brown spotty, that's what we want. I think bananas are meant to be something like 70% water. You wouldn't believe it, would you?
Yeah, that seems mad. You can believe it with like a watermelon that is high in water, but bananas, not so much.
Yeah. Then we need our scales. La 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 la. Get it? 250.
Oh, don't go over. Oh,
ruined it.
You've ruined the whole dish now. You might as well just... Yeah, not bother.
Phil's telling me off.
I am not. You don't listen to him.
Put this in there. Yep, mix it up.
Mixing it up.
Knackered. Okay, add in your bloobs. Then get some parchment paper, scrumple it up. We've got an 8 by 9 inch baking dish here. Am I doing that right, mister?
Yeah. Although I'm not a mister.
That was a classic porn that we once watched.
Don't tell people that. I like it when we've got private jokes that people don't know about.
Right, and then you want to obviously just fill her up.
Oh no, they also said that in that porn. Oh god. I call it a porn. I mean a porno.
Touch mine, touch yours.
I do know what a porno is, I promise. I just have like an urge to sort of put one of these like over there.
Why not?
Just spread them out a bit, you know. So it look a bit nicer for the gram and all that.
How's that, do you reckon, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try these bad boys out.
That looks really good.
Oh, I see little bits of chopped walnut. Oh god damn! This is freaking delicious. It's really chewy, but throughout you got the soft, you know, juicy little blueberries, and then the sort of crisp chopped walnuts. Delicious and fantastic texture. I like that very much. This is not going to be quite so much fun as this is pre-workout. Normally I shove these things in a shake or in my porridge or in a smoothie, but the protein powder's in there, so I've just got water.
Oh god.
There's going to be minging. There's going to be minging. Well, the creatine will be all right. That's pretty flavourless. I used creatine in the past and it didn't work for me. My body weight didn't go up, which meant it wasn't doing its job of pulling more water into my muscles and volumizing them. But it seems with this Vivo Life one, because it's micronized, my body weight did jump up and it stayed up. So I'm guessing that it's working. I actually took it for brain function, but it seems to be having a sporting benefit as well. Also for brain function, I've got the old lion's mane mushroom. Basically, I'm trying to learn new skills currently. So the lion's mane, you know, the creatine. I can't imagine this is going to be particularly nice in water. It's just the mushroom. And also, I've got beetroot powder, which of course helps volumize the muscles, gives you like more kind of endurance. Quite earthy tasting.
It's very earthy, isn't it?
I'm not looking forward to this one.
Oh, you're a big hero. Eating for nutrition and not taste.
Yeah. Down the old hatch. Bon voyage. Jesus Christ, it's like drinking muck. That's better. Hey cowboy, guess what? I'm really hungry. Let's see what Mum's doing. Feed me.
Oh, I'm not ready yet. Go away.
Oh. And take 2. What do you got for me, love?
We're having jalapeno popper baguettes. Here's the ingredients. That's for you, didn't it? I mean, here's the fellas.
And this is for 2 people, right?
2 people.
What do you got?
240 grams of silken tofu. 2 teaspoons of lemon. 2
Juice?
Lemon juice, yes.
Why don't you say that then?
People know what I mean. 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. 4 or as many as you want of these pickled jalapenos. A teaspoon of mustard. Teaspoon of, what is that, garlic? Salt to taste.
Garlic powder?
That's right, garlic.
Come on, woman.
God, I'm doing it. 2 tablespoons of water.
Water.
You may need a little more, you'll see as you blend it, but it helps, it makes it more tasty if you serve it from a Compassion for All mug.
We sell those, buy them.
Just saying. 2 cans of chili paste. As much black pepper as you want. I've got about half a teaspoon there because I like it. Inside the sandwich, whatever veggies you want, we're going to have some scallions or spring onions, some celery, red pepper, and some more of these jalapenos inside the baguettes. 2 of these, aforementioned baguettes, and some salad greens, optional to go with it, but you should have it because, well, it's just really good for you, so just
Yeah, get it up, yeah.
just have it. So we're going to put the silken tofu into a blender, and the lemon juice.
There's a pip.
Don't put that in there. Oh, there's another one. And then these other things.
Cool them off.
Garlic, mustard, nooch, salt, jalapenos. Now we're going to whiz it up. I didn't put the water.
That's better.
Now I've got to mash the chickpeas somewhat with something like this.
I call it mash it.
Oh,
This one's a rubbish mash it. Isn't
I
it?
think these chickpeas are too hard.
I think you're not strong enough.
Should we swap?
That's because you don't eat any meat.
Shut up.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, I want you to do it.
Okay, take 2. It's not the best masher, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
1 eternity later.
To be fair, you could put these in a food processor and just blend them up until they're as, smashed as you want.
Now you tell me.
I thought this would work okay. Now we're going to chop up the salad vegetables. Now we're going to put our veggies in with our chickpeas.
In they go.
Put them in there, give it a little mix around. With something better, better utensil than a masher, really.
Yeah, let me get you something.
I'm just being lazy.
Oh. There we go, that's better.
Lazy, eh? Now this yumminess has got to go inside there. This is just sort of like a healthy mayo kind of thing, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could put like cashew butter or something in there for a fatty element as well. That would be nice. Then we're going to mix it up.
What did you forget?
Oh no. If you didn't say what did you forget, I could have just pretended that you put it in at this stage. I forgot the black pepper, so just put that in now. Now you want to refrigerate this for 15 minutes. So these particular baguettes are best if you bake them in the oven for 10 minutes first, warm them up. I don't know about your particular baguettes because I don't know which ones you've got, so
Yeah, we can't do everything for you.
you have to look on the packet.
Look on the packet, man.
So I'm going to preheat our oven to 200 degrees Celsius.
You didn't want me to get your slippers in the shop.
Don't.
They were already in there. Sorry.
The floor's really cold, so I got to wear these, but I look silly because I got a dress on.
I love you slippers.
No, don't call me that. This bread feels so soft and lovely. It must be nice to have gluten again.
It is rather.
Yeah. Now that gluten-free muck. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little of this spread on here. And then we're going to put a layer of leaves. I think this will just help the leaves to stick on better.
Clever.
Yeah.
I like the cut of your jib, madam.
What's my jib?
Also, it's the angle of your particular sail relative to the wind that allows you to go in a particular direction.
No, I had a sail. Or wind. No comment on that.
You have a lot of wind. Bloody vegans, I was farting. You're eating meat. These people sound stupid, don't they know? Okay, this reminds me of the old chickpea tuna, but
Yeah.
obviously it's just a bit more of an exciting flavour, really.
Yeah, something a bit different. This looks delightful. Oh, check out that bad boy.
I've not actually tried this before. I'm super excited to give it a whirl. Gemma also knocked me up a quick because all the salad didn't obviously fit. So what sort of dressing have you put there, Gem?
That's really easy. I just put some nutritional yeast, some tahini, a little water, turmeric, cumin, garlic, salt and pepper.
And the acid?
Oh yeah, a bit of lemon. That's right. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know your game.
And I massaged the leaves with it.
Oh, that looks really nice, thank you.
I think leaves taste better when they've been massaged.
Well, the filling's nearly fallen out this side, so I can see that this is going to go absolutely everywhere, but whatever. Let's give it a whirl. That is super tasty, guys. You've got to give that a try. Also, for dessert, you'll know when I'm bulking or, as I'm doing now, doing a recomp, trying to keep the same body weight but grow some muscle, potentially burn a little bit of fat. I like to have some dried fruit in my diet because it's easier to get adequate calories in. And I've just been having dates, raisins and apricots dried on rotation. I'd forgotten about this mango. This is Forest Feast brand from Tesco. It's got a little bit of sugar in there, you know, refined sugar, but not a whole lot. But it's so delicious, really succulent. It really just helps you to get more calories in when you need to eat, you know, a bigger volume of food. And of course I have some overt fats. This time I've got sunflower seeds. What are your favourite dried fruits? Comment down below. We're watching Carnival Row on Amazon. It's quite interesting. I'm really loving it. It takes a lot for me to get into a series lately. I feel like being as old as I am, I've seen so much and you just get really fed up with the same old thing. It's good though, isn't it? I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's sort of these Fae folk and humans, and the Fae are like sort of sheep human hybrids, and then the sort of fairy-like ones, which are kind of like humans with dragonfly wings stuck on them. But yeah, it's just interesting about, just really blurs the line even more about speciesism, I think, like, because they're treated really badly, like these Fae folk. It's really quite sickening.
Yes.
And there's so many parallels with real life. But
yeah, and the different prejudices that exist with different cultures and races and, you know, speciesism.
Yeah. Carnival Row, give it a look.
It's public.
Hi everyone, it's dinner time. Gemma's going to do the cooking again.
I'm making it again?
Yeah.
It's a Gemma heavy episode.
Oh God.
Well, why don't I introduce myself? I'm 36, I'm a Libra.
The details of my life are quite inconsequential.
Yeah. Ponchon for What snack are we having?
We're having pizza.
Yeah.
But I'm making Seitan pepperoni sausage.
Oh God. Damn.
Never made it before, but we saw a great recipe, didn't we? And thought, that looks really good. Let's try and make
Let's have a go. Okay, introduce us to the fellas, if you will.
Why don't I? So for the spicy sausage, you need 100 grams of vital wheat gluten, 100 mils of water in a Compassion for All mug, obviously.
You said that again.
Oh God. 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, salt to taste. I've got quite a bit because, you know, pepperoni is usually quite salty and you only have a little bit of it, you know, at a time.
Yeah.
Teaspoon of chili, again, that can be to taste. Teaspoon of mustard. Pepper to taste. I've got like half a teaspoon there. That's black pepper. Teaspoon of garlic.
Powder.
A tablespoon of tomato puree goes in there also.
Roger.
For the pizza base, you need 200 grams of peeled white potato.
White potato.
Yep. 50 grams of cassava flour.
Cassava flour?
Yes, the gluten-free base.
Ooh.
So passata to go on it.
Wait a minute. Why are we having a gluten-free base, but the sausage is gluten?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why not?
It's a good point.
Why not?
Yeah,
we'll do what we want, thanks.
Yeah, it's just
Shut up anyway,
the base I
you
have.
people watching. Tell me more.
Okay, this goes on the pizza. Nooch, obviously, as much as you want, just put it all on. Italian seasoning, and then whatever veggies. So I've got mushrooms. This is basil and spinach, sweet corn. Well, you know what these things are. Tomatoes, bit of courgette I like, olives, jalapenos again, and some, what's that, onion, red onion.
Well done, you knew what onion was.
So first we're going to make the pepperoni sausage. So I want to mix together the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients. So I'm going to count the mustard as a wet ingredient. Put that over there. And
Why is he laughing?
I don't know.
Is it because you said wet?
Yeah, it's a wet ingredient. Not what you're thinking. Mix that up a little bit.
Yeah, I like it plenty wet.
Oh god. Put the water with the mustard.
You put the lime with the coconut.
Little nib of tomato puree. Yeah, mix that up. I need a fork. That's better. Now the wet stuff goes in with the dry stuff.
You put the dry stuff in with the wet stuff.
Oh no, I done it
You've
wrong.
ruined it.
I've ruined the recipe. I'm asking for trouble wearing a white dress while I'm doing cooking, aren't I, really?
Yeah.
I just thought... It's not really a flour, but it's not a solid thing. Like, what is it? Oh, it's weird. It's sort of the colour of pepperoni, isn't it? Just automatically sort of turning into a sausage shape, isn't it?
Not really, you're doing it.
Oh yeah, I suppose I am.
Now, do you prefer it long and thin or short and girthy? You know, for your pizza.
I'm not answering that. Now I'm going to wrap my sausage in some foil. And wrap it nice and tight. Who's saying it?
Who is it, please? Was it snack time? Make sure we know, don't you, mate?
Now you want to steam your sausage for 45 minutes.
Sounds painful.
So here's my spicy sausage. I don't know why I find that funny, but I'm laughing.
Oh, you're filth.
So steamed it. It's cooled down a little bit at room temperature. Now I'm going to put it in the fridge to cool completely while I make the pizza base.
You've done that to treat.
So now to make the pizza base, we need to first peel and chop the potato, and then we're going to steam it for like 15 minutes. Level 10 vegan! Ha! Right, mash these up. Okay, now the flour goes in there, and a bit of salt. However much you want, really.
14 twisted.
Oh, I don't know how many I've done. Oh, that's run out. That's all you're getting.
That's that. Probably better.
Yeah. Mix it a bit. I'll obviously have to get in there with my hands in a minute. Okay, so here is our dough. So now I'm going to flatten it out and roll it. The first time we made this, we didn't have a rolling pin, but now we've gone up in the world, we've got a rolling pin.
We've got all kinds of crazy cool shiz going on.
So put it in between some parchment paper. You know, like if it's not making a round shape, you can just take some bits off and put them around there or whatever. Yeah, roundish. Well, it doesn't have to be round. It can be whatever shape
It all
you
just goes in your gob and you chomp it up anyway. What does it bleeding matter? You ask too much of us. You ask for the impossible.
There we go. It's kind of roundish. Now I'm going to put this on a baking tray and we're going to bake it for 15 minutes.
And now what's occurring?
Smells good in it, doesn't it?
That smells really good.
Okay, so I've got it out of the oven and you can see that it's happily lifting off the parchment paper.
Oh, it does look very happy.
If it's still sticking and it won't lift off easily, just give it a few more
You ain't
minutes.
done it yet, goddammit. What, are you flipping him?
Flipping him. And then cook it for another 10 minutes. 10 more minutes.
Flip it!
So now I'm going to chop up some veggies to go on the pizza.
Great little device that is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really handy.
What's it called? Cherry D Pitter?
Yeah, I think I got this in America years ago when I did that class at True North.
Cool!
I seem to remember I brought it back for you. And now, look at my sausage!
Woo! Unveil his sausage. Well, that's a nice one.
It looks good, doesn't it?
Nice fat sausage.
I'll just cut off this end bit just so I can have some nice, handsome looking slices for the pizza. Look at that.
We're doing these quite thick so that we can get enough protein on the pizza because they're the pizza's a bit on the smaller side, isn't it?
Okay, so now we're just going to load up the pizza basically. So I'll start off with a little bit of this.
I call this passata.
Oh yeah, I often say this and don't actually say what it is. A load of nooch.
Nooch! Nutritional yeast high in B vitamins and protein.
Some Italian herbs. Bit of salt, if you wish. You don't have to. Do it how you wish.
You can have it boring tasting if you like.
And now the toppings. So what have I got here? So I've got a bit of spinach and some basil.
It's nearly covered the whole pizza.
Yeah. Couple of these ones, maybe? What are we saying? Like the sort of sausage on top at the end, maybe?
Yeah, why not?
I always load my pizzas too much of too many veggies. You're probably meant to be a bit more sparing than I usually am.
What toppings would you put on here? Comment down below. Do you like a bit of sweet corn?
It's getting a bit full up, is it?
It's a little bit full up, but I don't think you can have your pizza too full.
What are we saying? Is that about good?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to bake this for 10 more minutes.
Well, here's my first time trying homemade pepperoni seitan. Oh god damn! That is pepperoni. I mean, it's not got the gristly, horrible bits that you get with actual meat pepperoni, which puts you off even when you used to eat meat back in the day like a goddamn savage. That's delicious. It's stunning, Jem. That is really, really amazing.
Awesome.
This is my favourite thing that we've ever made. I would say.
Wow.
They're stunning. They're so good.
Nice.
You need to try that out, guys. Seriously. You don't need to give up anything when you're vegan, but you gain so much. It's amazing. Anyways, for afters or dessert or whatever you want to call it, I've got 100 grams of raisins there, and I've also got some macadamia nuts. There's that macadamia nut.
No, something else.
I'll click this.